Are you one of those people who suffer from electromagnetic hypersensitivity, fatigue, tiredness, stress, brain fog, aches, and pains? What if I told you that you can soak your way into serenity? Soak in Serenity, our new herbal bath formula, is known to soothe anxiety, relieve stress and fatigue in just one bath. Visit our store at blacksunrise.com/herbs page. Remember to spell sunrise SONRISE. Welcome to another segment of your Global Black News. And this article is taken from Yahoo News, an opinion columnist for USA Today. Time to put China on lockdown for its dishonesty amid coronavirus. There are many lessons to be learned from the Wuhan corona pandemic, but one is already clear. China needs to be isolated from the civilized world until its behavior improves. We are in the current situation with deaths and economic devastation worldwide because China handled this outbreak with its trademark mixture of dishonesty, incompetence, and thuggery. Were China a more civilized nation, this outbreak would have been stopped early and with far less harm inside and outside of China. As Marion Smith wrote in these pages on Sunday, China's first response was to clamp down on reports of the then new disease that appeared in Wuhan. The brave doctor Li Wenliang, who first reported the disease to fellow physicians, was silenced by the police. Chinese media reports of the disease were censored by the government. So were ordinary citizens reporting on social media. According to the U.S. intelligence agencies, China systematically deceived the world about the extent of the outbreak. Not only are they deceiving the world, but now they're trying to make it look like black people brought it to China. When all else fails, blame black people, lulling the other nations into a false sense of security that delayed a response by weeks or even months. As Smith writes, Beijing denied until January 20th that the human-to-human transmission was occurring. Yet at the same time, Chinese officials and state-owned media companies were urgently acquiring bulk medical supplies, especially personal protective equipment like masks and gloves from Australia, Europe, and around the world. Put simply, Beijing hoarded the world's life-saving resources while falsely claiming that people's lives weren't at risk. This is horrible. Now, if the assumptions of this claim is true, it appears as if what Beijing was doing is that they knew that there was a human-to-human transmission of this virus. They clamped down on it while secretly appealing to nation states that had large supplies of PPE, your masks and your gloves and other protective equipment, and then hoarded it. And then it appears as if when the virus, when it moved from an epidemic to a pandemic, that means into other countries, then China would be the one that would have the mass supplies, and then nations would have to be begging China, probably at exorbitant prices, to get these equipment. This is gangsterism. I mean, I don't even have words. Anyway, you guys can read this article. Time to put China on lockdown for its dishonesty amid coronavirus on Yahoo News. Join us for another segment of your Global Black News.